guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Morgan, and on my channel I like to play with makeup. It's my favorite time of the day to be creative and just kind of play around, so I thought I would just kind of share my experiences with you guys. So today, unfortunately, I thought I had just filmed everything that is on my face right now. I just filmed myself using the new e.l.f. foundation and the new e.l.f. concealer. I was doing kind of a little first impressions for you guys, and then I realized that my camera was not recording, so that's always really fun. So instead, since I didn't get any of that footage, I thought I would turn this video into a new, I just picked up these new Colourpop Super Shock shadows, so I thought I would use these for you guys on camera and give you guys my first impressions of these. And then tomorrow I will film another video using my e.l.f. foundation and concealer. I'm not going to spoil my thoughts for you guys because I want to do that in my video for you guys tomorrow. So I picked up these yesterday. I actually picked up this too, which I wanted to use on camera. A new Colourpop brow pencil in shade Blonde. This is their Brow Boss pencil. But unfortunately, I've already done my brows with my e.l.f. products. So we are going to just turn this into a Colourpop video and go from there. So I picked up the shades Set to Stun and Lightning Bug. I thought these were both really pretty. I haven't tried any Super Shock shadows unless, you know, every now and then they will put a Super Shock shadow in some of their eyeshadow palettes, which I do have a lot of, so I'm pretty sure I haven't used any of their Super Shock shadows, but I might have used one or two, so I'm super excited to try these out. I'll do a little swatch for you guys, and then I think I'm going to do a little cut crease with them, so that will be super fun. I've been dying to try these out anyways, so now I get to try them a day earlier. So first up we have Lightning Bug, which is this really pretty gold color with some champagne undertones. I think this might be what I use today because it will go with my outfit really well. Ooh, it is so soft and buttery. This is my first impression, so here's what it looks like on my finger. I'll do a little swatch on my hand for you guys. Super pigmented, super metallic, super beautiful. Did I expect anything less from Colourpop? No, absolutely not. Next we have, this is Set to Stun. I was between this one and Sequin. They were very similar, but this one had, the shades were very similar, but this one had some like blue purple undertones, making it more of like a duochrome, which Sequin, I think I had more of like gold undertones, so I don't really have anything that's duochrome, so I was super excited to pick this up and try this one out. So I'm just going to do a little swatch of this one. It feels exactly the same, super creamy, buttery, velvety. That's what it looks like on the finger. And then I'll do a little swatch right next to it. Let's see if we can get some good light here. So it's like a pinky champagne color with blue purple undertones. It is very pretty. I'm super excited to try that out. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go in and use my Colourpop No Filter concealer to stick with this Colourpop theme here. And I'm going to just use my little tiny detail brush, my Morphe M213. And actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and just cut this crease. Why not? I don't think I'm going to go too crazy doing a bunch of like mattes and other stuff like that. I'm just going to, I want to cut this crease so that I can make this super intense and stand out. So I'm just going to start by taking this concealer and placing it all over my lid. Kind of carving out right here. Your lines don't have to be super precise. If you've watched any of my other videos where I cut my crease, I like to explain that cut creases really don't have to be that intimidating. you're just kind of putting down a light layer of foundation so that you really get that nice pigment underneath and just really makes your shadows stand out. Okay, so you can see we've got it down. My eyes are pretty light already because I did conceal them before off camera, but I wanted to put down just a little bit of extra concealer where we were going to be putting down that Super Shock shadow. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side here. I do really like using this Colourpop No Filter Concealer to cut my crease. I would prefer it to be a little bit lighter though, so next time I might buy a lighter color specifically just to cut my crease. Alright guys, so we have got that down, so let's go ahead and I think I'm going to just go in with my finger and lay this down on my lid. You could definitely layer these over some mattes or some other colors, but I wanted to just kind of let this speak for itself and just really have a moment to shine here. So these are looking really pretty so far. I think I'm going to eventually go in with some Fix Plus and just really brighten this up. But it does look really pretty just when you apply it with your finger. Alright, I am going to grab a different brush really quickly. Okay, let's go in with, I'm going to go in with this flat MAC brush. Get a little bit of setting spray on there and dip back into Lightning Bug. Ooh, these are very like, I'll show you guys, like jelly in the pan, like they kind of move around. So that's kind of interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and set this down on our lids. Picked it up on the wrong side. Alright. So you can see that's really nice and pigmented. Go in again, even with another layer. I definitely think next time I will layer this with some mattes because I think it would look really pretty for like a halo eye or something like that with some like darker mattes on the outside here. But I think that looks really pretty for today. Let's go ahead and I'm going to do my other eye off camera really quickly because this video is already getting kind of long, and then I'll be right back and we will finish this look off. Alright loves, I did my other eye off camera, so to finish off this eye look, we're going to stick with our Colourpop theme here. I'm going to go in with Yes Please for my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with a Morphe M165 brush, and I'm going to just go into this color right here, French Kiss. Pick that up on my brush and start smoking out my lower lash line. I want to know what your favorite Colourpop palettes are. If you use Colourpop, I know a lot of people use Colourpop these days. It's just a really great great company that has great products at great prices. You really can't beat that. But what are your ride or die Colourpop palettes or Colourpop products in general? I know that can be kind of hard to choose these days because they're constantly coming out with new things, which is a good thing, but I feel like I need all of their new things, and that's just not possible with as often as they're coming out with new products. I love how they are always doing collabs with different people and coming out with new ideas. I'm super excited about their new collab with Disney, with their Disney Villains collection. I think that's going to be really, really fun. Okay, you guys, so I just placed this. Again, this is French Kiss from the Yes Please palette by Colourpop. I just placed this as close to my lash line as possible, and then I did kind of take it out a little bit further to kind of create a little bit of a wing right there. So that is pretty much all that we are going to do for the lower lash line today, and then let's go in. I'm going to go in with that same little detail brush from Morphe, and I'm going to go in with, you know what, I'm going to go in with my Nude Indo palette, and I'm going to go in with Glad You Came, and I'm going to put that in my inner tear duct and my brow bone right there. So I do like to do, most of the time, pretty easy eye looks on camera. I just feel like wearable looks are my favorite looks. I hate feeling like if I go out in public, people are going to be like, why is she wearing so much makeup? So I really do try and keep it simple. So if you're a beginner, I feel like my channel would be really great for you. There's plenty of other channels out there that like to do those super crazy, super intense, like artistic looks, if you will, which are really great and fun from time to time. But like I said, I'm really rarely going ever anywhere that I could wear a look like that. So that is why I try to stick to very wearable looks on this channel. Alright, so this is looking really, really pretty. Let's go ahead. I'm going to kind of do the rest of my face pretty quickly for you guys, but why not? So for, actually, let's go ahead and do a little bit of bronzing today. I'm not going to do any baking today. I'm still super bummed that I filmed part of that video and didn't get any of it on camera, so I'm just not really feel like baking today. And do the same thing over here. I did also just get my BoxyCharm box in the mail for March 2019, so I'm going to be filming that video right after this one and show you guys. I'm just going to unbox it on camera for you guys to show you everything that's in there. I'm not sure which video is going to be up first. I might have already uploaded that video by the time I get this one uploaded, so keep an eye out for that. I probably will upload that first, so if I do, I will put that right here for you guys. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I love BoxyCharm. I always look forward to it every single month. So, alright, we are looking nice and bronzed. Let's go in for blush. I'm going to go in with my Milani blush in Romantic Rose. This is my favorite blush color right now. And I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks. A little bit on my temples. And then what's left on my brush, just work it down the neck right here. I always like to get the jawbone, normally with bronzer, but I mean, blush is fine too, just to kind of get some more definition right here, because I definitely am lacking some in that department. Alright, y'all. We are looking good. Let's do our mascara and we'll be done. Some mascara, some highlight, and some lips, you know, all those things too, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex. I finally got my new one in the mail. I've used it a couple of times off camera and I'm really loving it. I did just hear that L'Oreal has a dupe for this though, so I think I'll probably do that in a future video. Why not find a dupe for something if you can? I can tell you that even though I really do like this mascara a lot, I got it in my BoxyCharm box last month. I don't think I would pay $24 again for it if it hadn't come in my BoxyCharm box. And that's just because I think drugstore mascaras hold up really well these days. They're great quality. And why buy something for $24 when you can buy it for like $8? So I think that would be a fun little video to compare the L'Oreal version with the Too Faced version. So let me know if you want to see that down in the comments down below. Okay, I'm going to let that dry a little bit and then I'm going to go back in with another coat. But let's go ahead and go in with some more highlighter. I'm going to go back in with the Nude palette and I'm going to use my Morphe M503 brush to highlight. Spritz it with a little Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. We are all Morphe and Colourpop here on this channel. So let's go in with, I've got kind of a gold look going today, so I'm going to mix On the Loose and fine line right here and just start placing this right here on my cheekbones. Pull it up to the temples and I like to take it right above the brow bone as well. Okay, let's go back and do the same thing on the other side here. See this one quite as well on camera. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling with my lighting today, so maybe it was a good thing that I didn't get that foundation and concealer on camera. I'll have to do that in a different location so that you can really see what's going on there. And then I'm going to go in with Glad You Came, this more champagne color. Just put it right down the bridge of my nose, ever so slightly, and on the very end right here, hit the Cupid's bow, chin, a little bit on the forehead, just a little bit, you know, we're just using what's left on the brush here. Alright, loves, I'm going to do my lips off camera because they take me a minute, and then I'm also going to do one more layer of mascara, then we'll be right back up to finish off the video. Alright, you guys, here is the completed look. I hope you liked it. I really am loving these Super Shock shadows. They really have that nice, like, shimmery, wet finish that is just really beautiful on the lid. So I know these are my first purchases of many, of course. For lips, sticking with the Colourpop theme, I used my Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Curvy 2. That is an Karen from I Love Sarari collab. I love all of her collabs. And then I went over just to lighten it a little bit with my Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Aquarius. So, and then I finished off with a little bit of Morphe setting spray. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are not subscribed already, you can subscribe right down here super easily. I would be so appreciative of you to join the family. And I will see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching, you guys.